Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's that time of the month in which the USDA puts out a new supply and demand, and I think this one is important and could be extremely volatile. I think traders, the first thing they're going to look at is just what the USDA says as far as U.S. corn and soybean crop estimates are. The August report is basically counting stalks in corn and counting nodes in beans and then plugging in some average ear weight to come up with a yield. Some people think that, at least for corn, that number might be a little bit higher than reality given the weather over the last 30 days, and maybe we just don't have quite the ear weight that we did the last 3 years. The other thing is that maybe these hybrids are just doing some phenomenal things that we just can't plug into until we actually get into harvest. Then we're going to be looking at the world numbers. What do they do with the matrix as far as beans going into China? And do they bring the China import down again because it's just the slowness of some of the exports into China? And then for next year, do they raise the Argentina and Brazil soybean crops and put a little bit more into China and a little bit less out of the United States? Over the corn, the data should still be tight, even if the corn yield goes up from the 174 that they're using. So will the funds cover their shorts because of this new data? And finally, in wheat, you have the private sector that continues to think that the USDA will slow play the drop in world wheat production, and that the trade actually needs to see more data, lower data, to push prices higher. The Matif in Europe is trading probably higher by as much as $1 as far as U.S. futures are concerned. It seems like it's actually doing a little bit better job in showing the potential drop in world supply and demand than the U.S. futures contracts. But then again, one thing that I was taught a long time ago is the problem about having a wheat rally extending over a long period of time is that every 6 months there's a new crop somewhere in the world. So we're just going to have to watch the USDA numbers, the market reaction. Going into the report, the funds are short beans, they're short oil, they're short corn, they're long meal, and they're long wheat. And the long wheat position bothers me just a little bit as far as the ability of the market to continue to go higher unless there's some bullish news. At 11 o'clock, we'll come out with a new video and tell you what the market is doing and the numbers, and then how we think the numbers could change down the road. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.